friends. Okay, we are back at, I have no idea, the Close Beach that is nearby. So we're gonna check it out, see how strong the current is, how far it goes down. We have this nice tennis court as well, so lots to explore. I don't remember these picnic benches being here. Sweet, I think that's a pretty good setup. I mean, the beach is small, but there's lots of nature around. Okay, let's get these very sexy shoes on. And let's actually have more of a gander than we did last time when we were here. Yeah, February? Was it February when we were first here? Is it shallow? People love bringing their dogs here. Yeah, pretty chilly still, but look. So nice. Yeah, and the current is still pretty strong here. So much for the blow-up kayaks. Ooh. Yeah, when it's warm, I think I'll be able to swim to the end and see. Ooh, there's a path over there, like a hidden. It's a nice little spot to chill. Close by. Oh no, run away, umbrella. I mean, private beach is pretty sweet. Who knew? All you had to do is move to a small town. Body's definitely appreciating all the nature here. What do people usually do May long? Just barbecues? I don't know. I find myself like never having plans for long weekends. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a little colder than yesterday, actually. What do we got over there? It's like, I don't know, I'm so intrigued by that river bend. It's like, but that's the way to Wonderland. That one too. Like, what are you gonna find over there? I'm pretty sure that's where the treasure is. I kind of forgot that you guys really love bikini content. Bikini traveler content. It's a niche. Sweet. Kind of wishing we brought a picnic now. Well, the water is cold, but the sun is hot, so adult fort time. This is something I'm noticing about small town life, other than city life. Here, no one has their speakers. It's just children and doggies. And it's like, no, they're our entertainment. We want to see all the dumb stuff the dog wants to do, and all the even dumber stuff all the little kiddos want to do. No, I feel like that's like something they would ask me in spiritual class. Like, oh, when did you lose your childlike wonder? Right? Like, yeah, most people, I think it's about 6 or 7. I try not to. It's like, no, let's get glam for the beach. Let's go. Let's get some content. And I even had a revelation this morning. I was like, you know what? For the amount of time it takes me to make all these eyelashes happen, I think I should be shooting more content. Right? And that's fun for me. That brings out my childlike wonder. It's like, yes, okay, we're gonna glam, we're gonna get it, we're gonna like, we're gonna set it up, we're gonna execute, and people are gonna love it. And that is so fun for me. And that's what I wish for everybody, is like to find something that like is so satisfying, whether it's playing tennis, whether it's just coming out and getting a really good tan, getting your ultimate relaxation, and like planning a picnic, like that little bit of extra effort that makes life sweeter. Or I don't know, don't you act like a kid sometimes? Like, especially say like if you're at Wonderland, right? And like everybody throws their hands up in the air to go on like a roller coaster, right? And it's like, oh yeah, you can have more fun here. It's allowed. It's like, why is everybody looking for permission? Pretty good summer, hey? I mean, it always is, isn't it, in Canada? I'm trying to plan all my summer things. Like I have my once a month Toronto trips, but I know it's dead for the last 2 weeks in August. So any gig workers, entertainers, part-time workers, last 2 weeks of August in Canada, I feel, is like, just go do your own thing, because like nobody's doing anything except eating ice cream and going fishing or boating or like beaching. So I'm like, oh, do I go to Calgary? Do I go, like, where do I go? Right? I kind of also really want to save up for the polar bears in October. It's expensive, but do I ever want to do that? I think that'd be so exhilarating and exciting and so cool. Like, just like you're face to face with a bear that could eat you alive in like the ice truck, like the mega ice rollers, right? And all that's protecting you is some plexiglass or acrylic. Like, never ever will you be able to get that close to these kind of animals unless you're in something like that, or you know, like, but this is like the wild. Like, I've been looking at that for like over a year, and I still really want to do it. If it's anything close to whale watching, it'll be so cool. It'll be so cool. So I guess I better start saving now, right? That's the thing. Like, when you want to be a traveler, it's like you really have to decide, especially if you're not completely sponsored, which I am not just yet, right? Then you got to decide, like, okay, it's great to be a travel vlogger, but still have to pick and choose which trips you want to go on. That's why I show like the little things too, because it's like content in between. Yeah, that might be the big one in between up until the winter trip. Maybe Montreal a little bit, maybe. And yeah, that's fine. Toronto, Montreal, and polar bears. Then maybe Thailand. Oof. Or an island, right? It depends on people's schedule, but it's exciting to get excited about things like that, right? And summer is just like, it's like that warm container that holds it all together, right? It's like, okay, here's your vacation, your staycation that you get while you're living in Canada, and then you plan the rest in between. I'm gonna switch you guys around. Nice relaxing weekend. The cell phone is on low battery, so I should probably wrap it up. But yeah, bringing you private beach bikini vibes. Blessings, and I'll see you soon.